Going to chat. We're live on YouTube as well as TikTok.
All right, Tony.
We're going to have a chat about. Well, we're going to start with talking about My Haunted Hotel since the episode has just gone on their channel. We can talk about it.
Yes, and we've just sat and watched it, and it's it was extremely good. Hey, from Kentucky, Rhonda.
So it was good for a few reasons. Hello, Raj on YouTube.
Lee Bowling. Rhonda Lee Bowling.
First of all, because we was in it.
Hi, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda.
Second of all, because we saw things what was difficult to explain.
Absolutely.
Third of all, we met Beardo, which was cool.
Who's a very nice chap.
And last but not least, we met the guys from My Haunted Hotel, who was really cool as well.
Yeah. And they were all clued in. They all knew exactly what we were doing. Yeah, it was a pleasure to work with them. Yeah, it was good.
This is how you open a packet of biscuits.
With a key.
Yeah. Very hygienic. You want the top one, Tony?
What, that you rubbed your key against? Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, wait. Don't know what it tastes like. Oh, I've got.
I'm not having that now. Do you want a biscuit, Tone? Yeah. Just sprinkle it into my mouth. Yeah. We've got Fox's biscuits. We've got Crunch. Oh, ginger.
So,
ooh, not my favourite.
Oh, there's a little tab on the side to pull. Now you tell me. We swore, or we made it like a gentleman's agreement that we wouldn't discuss My Haunted Hotel. Oh yeah.
The one that says tear here.
Until they'd actually put it on their channel. And it's now on their channel.
So we can discuss it.
And it's been on their channel for just over an hour, so we can talk about it.
And it's got, how many likes has it got up to now?
Quite a lot.
It must be near 900.
It's hit over 1,000 in less than an hour.
Yeah. Just watched My Haunted Hotel.
Over on YouTube. Excellent.
Brilliant. Very interesting. It was very interesting.
Did you like it?
I remember telling you guys about them. Yeah. It was a great experience, Raj. It was.
Parasolo, hello.
Spot on. It was absolutely spot on.
Don't mind us just eating these.
Yeah, so you know, we always like the old snack before we really get going.
The fact that we're just greedy bastards. There's obviously not a lot what they haven't shown in that 40-minute film.
Yeah.
We was there for over 10 hours. Tony had his camera recording in the earlier part of the night. When I went, because at the end of the night we all picked a room each. Oh, you're watching it now, cool. I picked room 6. Don't know why. There's something what happened in room 3. Can we say it now? We can, can't we?
Yeah, of course we can. Yeah.
You can see my shirt getting shirt. I was shirt lifted by a ghost.
That was my joke earlier.
My shirt pulled up like that, and you see it moving, and then it drops, and they catch it in the mirror on the wall as well. You need to go watch that. Really interesting.
Yeah.
I nearly didn't record it. When anything happened, we got the radio and radio to control.
Yeah, Matt nearly didn't radio it in.
Because I didn't think much of it, but I thought I'll just have a look at the camera footage.
That's fart gas.
It wasn't fart gas. You need to check it out.
Yeah.
They was really excited about it.
And especially if and when, and hopefully when you check it out, check out the image in the mirror. Because thankfully, you can see it all happen. You can see like the back version of what's happening in the mirror on the wall. And you actually see it. It literally gets pulled out like that. Because all I saw, all you see from the normal camera angle is this straight bit coming out. And you think, well, that's a bit odd. But in the mirror, you see it go. like that, and go back. And of course, it leaves that straight bit hanging. And I thought, that's why. That's why.
Hi, Jack. We're good, thanks.
It's the weirdest thing.
Hi,
Hi, Jack.
Bedo experiences. We can talk about Bedo's experiences, can't we?
Of course we can. Yeah, the episode has aired. Yeah.
You'll see something happen where the Grace doll is, and it kind of, I won't say it freaks Beard out. Well, it did a bit. He said it did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like a noise. And he was after that evidence with that Grace doll, and he got some kind of evidence.
He did. Yeah.
Was the doll creepy? No, I didn't.
I didn't think the doll was creepy.
Nothing at all.
It's just like a doll in a case. But you can't argue. I mean, we won't spoil it and talk about Beardo's experience. You have to see it for yourself. But Beardo experienced something that he actually said to us later. You know, he said that the last thing that I expected to do was come here and be talking to you guys saying, wow, I can't explain what happened when I was in the room with the Grace doll.
Yeah.
You know? He said that was the very, very last thing that I would be expecting to do. Going in as a debunker. Says a lot. Says a lot.
When they left us, when they all went home about 2:30 in the morning, they left us to just wander about and film.
They said they'd be around till 12, didn't they? But,
Yeah.
they couldn't tear themselves away. It was great.
Yeah, they love the style of investigating that we do. And obviously we're a scientific team, so we use equipment and science the best we can. But yeah, we walked about filming. I spent some time alone in room 8 with Grace. I did experience one thing, a whistle. And I think I captured it on the live.
Right.
There was a whistle in that room, and I thought, where's that coming from?
Right.
And that's all I thought. It wasn't malevolent or anything.
Can I just reply to Maria? She's just unsure what a debunker is. A debunker, it's debunk ER, or as in someone who debunks the paranormal or proves that the paranormal ain't the paranormal. Kind of, they go in and debunk paranormal activity and say, no, it isn't, it's this.
Yeah, mainly fakers. We just debunk fakers.
Yeah.
Callum said, hello, Mark and Tony. I've just
Hello,
watched
Callum.
my Haunted Hotel. It was the best one yet. Really good work. Everybody keep up the good work. Take care.
Bless you, Callum. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It was a good experience. We loved it.
It was. Yeah. It was a great experience being there. Yeah. The thing is, I think what made it better for us is because we deliberately didn't research the place before we went. And I tried not to watch any of the My Haunted... Well, in fact, I didn't watch any of the My Haunted Hotel episodes.
Yeah, we went in blind, basically.
Yeah, because it's kind of like reading the tarot. Once you know a fair amount about someone, it's kind of like indelible. It's there.
TGE says we need to drop merch. We're
Need to
talking
drop
about
some
getting
merch.
merch, but we're only a small team.
Yeah, oh, it's Raj. It's
Dr. Spook.
TGE. Good evening. Great to have you in the live. Raj, is Dora there with you? Is she watching too? Milkshake Girl, good evening. I'll have a strawberry, please. Oh yeah, McDonald's style.
Oh, Badger would buy it. We're going to look into getting some merch because people like the hats that we wear.
Yes. She is. She's eating pizza and is on the way. Excellent.
What do I know about the history? Not much.
Yeah. Like as I say, we deliberately didn't look into any history, into any of the episodes. We just went there blind, which is. Oh, Badge wants a hat and a shirt, hat and a t-shirt.
We'll have to do something.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get that sorted out, aren't we?
I did ask Harry.
Now we're
towards
massive.
the end of the night, didn't I, about the history?
Yes. Yeah.
He told us about a few families that live there.
Yeah, and what a few rooms upstairs sound. Do you know what? I've just remembered. Do you know when we thought we hit a woman?
Hi, Shandy.
Kind of go like that.
Oh, yeah.
Out and some movement outside. I caught it on vid.
Did you?
Yes.
We've got to have it on a video, short video.
Yes, and it's all that is dumped onto my computer. So it's all safe and secure. Yeah. Brilliant. Best, I agree, Gemma. Thank you very great to see you in the lab, by the way. Best way to do investigations. Yeah, go in with no expectations, and then you come out with what you come out with, you know. And if what you come out with meets what other people have experienced, and you haven't been seeded by their experiences, then it's even better, isn't it? Yeah.
I know they were very happy with the way we investigate. They've never seen it before.
Yeah. They were absolutely buzzing. They were absolutely buzzing. But it's it was a great experience. A great experience. Yeah. You can tell we're made up, can't you? And it's thank you so much for the positive vibes. Thank you so much. Let's just see. Juggling Jane, sending positivity. Thank you so much, Juggling Jane.
So, yeah, at the end of the night, when we all picked a room, what room number did you get? Was it 4?
I think I was in 4. It was like a Cromwellian room or something like that, but it was in room 4. I had a really good night's sleep.
I think Beard had room 2, didn't he?
Would you go again maybe on Halloween? Maybe on a Halloween. Yeah. I mean, we've got something sorted for this Halloween. But maybe next Halloween. Yeah.
Beardo was in room 2. I took room 6 with the pentagram drawn on the floor. And I can tell you the footage I've captured is really interesting. And they haven't put it up on my haunted hotel because it was on my camera and I didn't send it. Not because of that reason, but it was just something I was doing it while I was laid in bed. I was filming what was going on.
George, greetings from Estonia. Great to have you in the live, my friend. Great to have you in there.
So we do have some follow-up videos of our own from my haunted hotel.
Yeah, in fact, we got an open invitation for Danny, from Danny, to actually go back, didn't we?
Yeah.
He said, you guys can come back. And actually, he said, if I get any private cases, he said, can I call you guys in as well? We said, yeah, of course you can. Yeah, that'll be all right. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be good. Yeah, it's very good, very good.
Yeah, I mean, all in all, we was happy with the episode, what they brought out.
Get one then! Well, she obviously
Do
didn't want...
subscribe a Foxy Red. Oh, thank you very much. Bit late to the lab. Really interesting to see what you experienced. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I'm being a wee bit cynical about, even as a believer. Well, exactly. As we are, we still are. You've got to be like that.
Hi, Jade.
But what we experienced, we couldn't find an explanation. Although there could be one. But I can tell you, excuse me, there wasn't faking anything.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. And if there were, they would have had to be running around like mad. But they weren't, because they were all in the command centre watching the screens. You know. Yes. I can't remember this jail that apparently is really haunted too, apparently.
What do I think pulled my t-shirt? I don't know. I said to Tony we're going to get asked this question. Did we think it was a ghost? I'm not going to say that because there's other stuff what needs ruling out first, I suppose.
Let's just say, who knows? It could have been anything, but when it happened, we were in my haunted hotel.
You're doing a great job with those debunking those. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, George.
You'll very rarely hear us say something is paranormal.
Yeah.
Even on the video of what you saw at my haunted hotel, I actually say it needs more investigating.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're by proper investigators, proper teams. Gemma did an investigation to at a pub in Kirkham. I did the human pendulum. Such a bad energy.
Yeah, if you look down our videos on YouTube, I did a debunking video on the human pendulum and I proved it using Tina, my partner. Just check it out. How and why the human pendulum works the way it does.
Oh, Badger says there's a haunted pub near me. It's called the Cockwell Inn.
Whereabouts? I do not like the paranormal, prefer to say the nature of reality or spiritual. All right, cool, yeah, label it how you want.
Gemma will do. Thank you, Mark.
What?
Gemma will do. She'll look at the video, the human pendulum video. And Badger's now sat at home going, What, has no one picked up on that?
What, I want looking?
There's a haunted pub near me. It's called the Cockwell Inn.
Cockwell.
The Cockwell Inn.
Right. Cockwell. The thing is, pubs have got names like that, haven't they? I don't. It's just.
Oh, look, the Coxwell Inn. All right. Tony Beacup picked up on it.
Used to watch all kind of paranormal channels with your girlfriend. Realised that most of them are total BS. After those, bollocks! Press the wrong button.
After those
Debunking
bollocks.
videos, there are much left on the SID to watch. Yeah. We try and do more investigating than debunking. People don't always agree with our debunking either.
Yeah.
I've had quite other debunkers disagree with it. That's up to them. Don't care.
Who would have thought debunkers would be disagreeing with other debunkers?
At the end of the day, we're all there to do one thing, and that's to prove that somebody's faking it, so people don't get ripped off.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, to preserve the paranormal field.
Yeah.
For what it should be. You know, it should be a field about the paranormal, not people arsing around with bits of string and faking videos. The Stanley Arms near me, says Gemma, is very haunted. 4 different spirits have been seen by several people.
Are any of these places people are talking about near East Yorkshire, so we can go and investigate?
Yeah, that would be cool. If they were close, within reason. Milkshake Girl says, I'm sure there's something going on in my building. It was built in 1779.
Cool.
Oh, wow, it's got that age, that provenance to it then, hasn't it?
You got your cat ball out and everything.
Hey! Lol. Badger says, joking aside, there are a few pubs in a town called Yarm that have well-documented occurrences. Whereabouts is Yarm?
Gemma wants to come investigating with us.
Gemma doesn't mind hopping on a train. Cool! Do you know, we'll maybe have to arrange that.
Foxy Red, thank you so much for the £10. We do appreciate it.
Milkshake Girl says it was a prison, then a hospital. It's called Blackberry Hill. Raj says there's a jail in Shrewsbury. It's not the one I was thinking of, but apparently it's super haunted. Badger says it's near Stockton-on-Tees.
Right.
Yeah, Gemma says that would be incredible.
What channel seems to be legit? What about Ghost Tech Paranormal? I don't know who Ghost Tech Paranormal are.
We've talked about this before, haven't we? Maybe inviting a few people like off the lives who religiously like tune in and this, that, and the other, and doing like some kind of central event. If we could organise it, that would be great.
A collab.
Yeah, a collab with all you guys. You know, organise a central event and have you investigating as well. We've talked about this in the past.
As long as you don't mind having tea breaks, because we're like cups of tea, biscuits and Haribos.
Well, the professional thing is to not get too tired and keep yourself hydrated. Because once you start to get dehydrated, you start with the headaches, and that's why we do it. You see, we've examined the science of tea breaks, and apparently they make sense.
You're a tea dragon.
I'm
the same. Mine's decaf though.
That's like an alcohol-free beer, isn't it? But like a tea.
Haribos are most necessary. Yes, indeed. You need that sugar fix.
The kettle, Ox, and the Bell.
What's
documented?
What's the Warren Foundation? It's the actual full title is the Warren Foundation for Paranormal Research. If you have a look at it,
Yes.
or they've got a website, you've got to meet a specific
criteria
to be one of their investigators, and you've got to jump through a lot of hoops, get through a lot of red tape,
and sit 3 interviews with various people.
Yeah, it's completely different to how it was when Ed and Lorraine had it. It's run by the grandson Chris McKinnell, and they are very sceptical like us. If you just check it out, the Warren Foundation for Paranormal Research, they've got a website. Obviously in America.
Tina has just watched My Haunted Hotel. What a great episode. What are your thoughts on the Grace doll?
we didn't have any experiences.
No, so we don't
Not
have
at
many
all.
many thoughts about the Grace Doll at all. Even though Beardo did, we got to take his word for it because we know he's a respected debunker.
He had his experience, and it shows that on the video. You see it.
Nasser, great to see you. How are you? We are hoping you are very well. Great to have you in the live, Nasser. We miss you when you're not around.
So the Warren Foundation for Paranormal Research networks all around the world with some of the top investigators and researchers.
It does. It has representatives in every single country. It's really quite a cool organisation.
They've got doctors, scientists, all kinds of people.
And even PSI, apparently. I don't know how they got those guys.
They have directors in each country, so we have a director here in the UK, and
Yeah, she's called Lana. She's bloody lovely.
we have a laugh when we talk to her. She's
Yeah.
a good person.
Yeah, I think we're boys, aren't we?
Yeah.
We are here go-tos for anything that's going on in the foundation.
Foxy Red saying the
Which is
debunker
good.
community is fantastic. The shape, Dandal,
All right,
Park,
Gemma.
Beard all yourselves. All are blessed to us believers. Thank you. Thank you very much, Foxy Red. Hi, Tina.
Hey up, Tina. Great to see you in there. Raj says, you know what would be interesting if people of the same blood group have similar experiences? Same blood group have similar experiences. Do you know, I mean, you could check everything, couldn't you? You could check out
How far do you go, though?
people with blonde hair, see if they have the same experiences. Yeah. I don't see how or why that would make a difference, but it's an interesting point.
So the guys generally go out, says Skajdus to, I can't pronounce that name, I do apologise, to buildings that have paranormal activity. Yes, that is what we do.
Do you know what?
We are investigators.
No one can pronounce that name. That is the unpronounceable name.
Skadius.
That's going to turn out to be like one of the original names of God, isn't it? Or something you can't pronounce.
Next Friday, Tony,
Yes.
is the event with the mods.
Yes.
I don't know if you'd forgot.
I have forgotten actually, but thanks for reminding me. Yeah.
We won't be able to do a live next Friday from the location because we can't get signal. But we're taking the moderators, there's 4 of them, because
right.
Rochelle is obviously in Canada. Skadius, was that right?
I have blonde hair, a blue eye, and a green eye, says Badger. Wow.
Oh, cool. So you don't pronounce the J in that name, Tony? Skadius.
Skadius. Oh, right, okay. Well, no, every day is a learning experience, isn't it? Babsy says, yay.
Who's that? Who just watched the Haunted Hotel? I'm glad you liked it.
That's Helly 300.
Silent
Excellent.
J.
Just watched my Haunted Hotel. Wow, brilliant.
There's a lot more to come because we've got our own footage, what they haven't even shown, because obviously it's on our cameras.
Badger. No, are you? Really?
You'll enjoy the footage.
Yes. Yeah. So there's more of our My Haunted Hotel experience to come because I've got a couple of bits. I've got another angle of the shed pull. Well, I've got the original footage from my camera of the shed. Unfortunately, you don't see too much, but it's there. We've got the EVP as well, and the curious sound of. We thought we had a woman in the hotel.
Woman outside the door.
Yeah.
And there was no females in that building. There was just us 3 upstairs.
That's right. Do you guys have a YouTube channel? We certainly do. I've got my one remaining sticker that has yet to go on my
What's
car.
that?
Yeah.
Callum saying the world of Mr. Gray. He was watching one of the top 5 channels. People think that Ricky did it is real. They thought Ricky's real. Who actually admitted it on camera to us that he faked it. Okay.
Yeah.
Emma's just come over from watching My Haunted Hotel. It was brilliant. Looking forward to watching yours. Oh, thanks very much, Emma. At PSI Paranormal on YouTube.
And you'll find us straight away. Yeah, I've got to put that on my car yet. It takes me ages to get around to do things,
Doing
doesn't it?
stuff,
I mean,
yeah.
Well, it's a sticker. I might go do it now.
If you're going to ask things with Tony, you've got to tell him like a fake time, like an hour before, just because you know it's not going to be on time.
Amanda Moose says it's back to front, lol. Yeah, that's because of the nature of this bloody camera on this thing.
So those of you that watched My Haunted Hotel with us in it with Beardo, is he an Aubrey here?
Yeah.
Have you got any questions about their footage? Would I say My Haunted Hotel experience is one of the best experiences you've had with a paranormal? I mean, it's up there with some of them, yeah. It was a good experience. We've had experiences equally as good, if not better.
Yeah.
Tina's saying, how long have you been putting
I can't talk about the past 3 months. I managed the other week to put one on my van because I just freshly washed my van.
That's something for the merch store, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Gemma really likes it, apparently.
So, yeah.
Gemma really
We've got to make
likes
some merch.
Yeah.
That's the thing to do, apparently.
Definitely.
And we'll make some car stickers for you to put them in the back of your car window.
PSI Paranormal. Lamronara ISP.
Simple Sim 72. Hello PSI. Awesome work. Thank you very much.
Amanda Moose says, do you know your channel? I do love watching. Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
Everybody that's on TikTok needs to jump over to YouTube as well and subscribe.
Yes. Jump over onto YouTube. You'll be doing us a massive favour. NASA says I'd have one.
Oh, cool.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
We'll sort something out, a merch store, because everybody wants the merch for some reason.
We'll have to get on that. Yeah, we will.
Awesome work, PSI. Thank you.
Yeah, Badger says, yes, everyone do that.
Simple
Thank you,
Sim
Badger.
72.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, do you know what? We'll have a little chat later on and we'll have to get on
We'll put
that.
some of them in the merch store.
Yeah, definitely.
We're gonna have the baseball hats, the shirts, and the car stickers. Anything else anybody wants. You have to do an investigation at Shrewsbury Jail in November. Have you guys been there? No, we haven't, Emma.
I think Raj mentioned that earlier. Shrewsbury Jail, yeah, I'm sure he
Do
did.
you need anybody else to come with you and investigate? We've got some cool stuff. What you guys did at My Haunted Hotel. Oh, Simple Sim 72. You like that, did you? Excellent. I mean, what you saw in that 40-minute film, or 42-minute film, was a tiny bit.
Yes.
We was there over
Yeah.
investigating for over 10 hours with hardly any tea breaks.
Amanda Moose says, have you been to Cadby Tunnels?
Who's this? 10.10.23. The guys in Haunted Hotel were very impressed with how you went about investigating. Was it similar to the way you investigate on videos here on YouTube, like the one in Garage? We investigate like that. That is normal to us.
Yeah.
We do take a log, what nobody else does. We write a report and everything as we're doing it.
Oh, nice outfits also.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, they were quite visible, weren't they?
Good, pleased to hear that I'm watching My Haunted Hotel, you guys on it. And
Yeah, Badger says keyring full.
Keyrings.
Keyring full.
Keyrings for the merch store.
PSI, yeah.
Yeah, do you know?
Wristbands.
Wristbands.
Oh, you can get those snap-on ones, can't you then?
We're one of the smallest paranormal teams on YouTube and TikTok, but we seem to get a lot of interest, don't we? I think it's the way we investigate.
Yeah, we do.
Vanessa, good evening.
Helly goes on to say, yes, they were impressed with you. They mentioned the Warren Foundation.
Yes, we are members
yeah.
of the Warren Foundation. We investigate for them.
Yes.
I remind you of Ed and Lorraine Warren, says Simple Sim.
Simple Sim. I'll take that.
The difference is we don't say everything's demons. The foundation is a lot different now than what it used to be.
Vanessa Morris says, it's me, you plonker.
What?
Over on YouTube. I'd buy that for $1. That puts you in a certain age group.
Yeah, not everybody loves Ed and Lorraine.
Great film.
We certainly think the pioneers in the paranormal field, huh?
Tea coasters. PSI tea coasters.
So on YouTube, they're asking for PSI hats.
I'd get one of those, yeah.
You have to discover, you know, we looked at that. Saturday, what's the best piece of kit?
you could recommend for someone
starting out? Well, it depends how much you're willing to spend. Give us a price range.
Yeah, that's right. But we would always say decent digital voice, decent digital recorder, decent video camera. Yeah.
Jumpers. 2
main things to start out with. These are.
Brian's saying, I didn't know you guys were in the Warren Foundation. Yes, we are. We're their UK team of investigators. The only investigators that they have in the UK. The other people they have are more, what's the word? More spiritual, more New Agey type.
Yeah.
Psychic-y, not investigators as such, but...
Come quietly, or there will be trouble.
Mugs. Cups.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that neither.
Yeah, Danny and the guys was really impressed with the way we was investigating, and to us that was just us doing what we do. We didn't think anything of it.
Yeah. Babsy says, send the TikTok viewers back over. It's lonely now. Oh, we've only got 8 in now. Yeah, the number's gone up on there. We've only got, oh, come back, please. You've only got 9 in.
Umbrellas.
Umbrellas. Oh, where does it end? Where could it end?
It was very, very much pro-looking.
We could have our own brand of condoms that say PSI on them. They get longer than say
12-inch letter.
Paranormal Scientific Investigators.
Vanessa's jumped ship.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, we're going to look into the merchandise because we've had quite a few people ask us.
Oh, P.
Whether or not we're going to sell a lot, I don't know. I don't know how we're going to do it. But we'll find some sort of... I used to have one before.
Yeah.
A merchandise shop where somebody else makes them, but we make a small percentage.
Got to get the hats, the polo shirts and the car stickers done. If we're going to do 3 things first, we'll endeavour to get these done. Yeah.
Underwear. Tina's going too far.
Underwear.
Tina. If it was Tina, it'd be crotchless underwear.
Did he just say that? Did he? You can't say that.
Can't say that.
You got to drop them at the right time. Can I?
No rainbow hats.
Oh, here we go. Babsy, Mark and Tony, I can maybe help with some merchandise. Yeah, absolutely.
Gaz just watched my haunted episode, hotel episode. Great stuff, Matt and Tony. Thank you. It's Mark and that's Tony.
Excellent. Thank you, Gaz. Thank you. Yeah, don't bother with the rainbow hats, says Vanessa.
That was Barbara.
We won't. Matron. Yeah, very good. Yeah, Babs, we'll chat about this. We'll have to have a meeting and we'll get all of us involved again and we'll chat about it.
Well, we do put stuff in the group chat, but you don't seem to go in the group chat. I'm only saying what the mod said.
I do now and again, just to have an overview, just for a quick check.
Is Barbara there? Is she on yours?
Check you're not all swearing.
Barbara's got this thing about donkeys. Ask her, Tony.
What's this thing about donkey? What?
Bed and hole in York is haunted, used for function. Yeah, Jack, I think I've been in there with you, haven't I, during the day?
Sure is that.
Are we going back to the haunted hotel? They have said...
Excuse me.
Would we go back if they ask us? So we said, yeah, of course we will.
Yeah, Babs is saying, stop it, Mark.
You know what you're going to do, George, before you go to sleep, watching my haunted hotel video? Yeah, please do. It's the newest one out on their channel.
Yeah, and I tell you, I could not wait to see the episode, and I can tell you, Tony. All right, okay.
It's just something how Barbara likes her men. Tina's done it on YouTube, Babs.
Christ almighty.
I can't believe the mods are talking like that on YouTube.
Oh, it's just supposed to be moderators and they're coming out with the most filth.
When is the PSI mentioned coming back? The PSI method. Well, I'm due to have a go, but I'm still not too well. I don't know if you can hear my voice. My chest has still got an infection.
Oh, Babsy says, I can't tell you, Tony. Right, sorry, I read that as I can. All right, I didn't know the episode was out. We'll check it out. Excellent, Clive. I tell you what, you will love it. You will absolutely love it. I loved it when I watched it, and I didn't expect that. All we were worried about was, oh, they don't make us look bloody stupid. But
I'm really happy with that video.
Yeah.
Danny's done a good job.
yeah, sterling effort.
And obviously Beardo's in there as well. He's
Yes,
featured on there quite a lot, and has his own experiences.
that's right.
Well, soon, Matt, you should be better. I am a bit better than last week. I've had it 3 weeks now, though.
Yeah, it's a really chesty thing. So,
Is Beardo there now? Is he doing a running commentary? I think that's what he was doing with Purple.
being the considerate mate that I am, picked Mark some of this up.
For your lads with them naughty mods. We do have naughty mods, don't we?
Some Manuka honey
Thank you.
with a really good
Simple Sim.
rating on it. So, it's a natural way of mopping up anything like that, I think. So hopefully that works.
Are we both satisfied with our experience? The EVP
Hi,
was
Rich.
something. All right, Rachel. Both satisfied with the experiences. The EVP was interesting. Haunted Hotel.
The EVP that freaked us out when we because we said on the episode, of course we review every single one that we do. We review it straight away.
Can I put some of this in boiling water now?
Yeah, I'll do it for you.
I'll do it, yeah.
That's all right.
It's just that I can feel my chest starting again.
Do you want a little squeeze of honey as well?
Yeah, I'll stick it in there.
I mean, a little squeeze of lemon. Just a real little squeeze of lemon.
Yeah. So I stick it in this?
No, put it in a glass.
So I'll just read these comments. I've missed a few. Is the bees inside that honey? I do hope so. No, there isn't. The shirt was crazy. It was.
Oh, the shirt pull, brilliant. No one expected that.
I nearly, because they said whatever happens, radio control. So I nearly didn't radio because I didn't think anything of it. But in the actual footage, what I don't think they put on, I talked to Tony first and I'm sure it happened. I'm going to radio them, and they checked their footage, and we could hear him screaming down the radio, "As you need to come down now." So we went down and they showed us the footage.
That was crazy. That was bonkers, wasn't it?
Whip egg whites on the thick and add brandy. Are you sure it's not just the brandy, not the egg whites? Thank you, Gaz. Yeah, George, Twin Paranormal would say, don't open that honey, it's got demons in it. Yogi Bear, he does spoil me, doesn't he?
That's what mates do, isn't it? You know?
Yeah. A lot went on that night. What isn't on the video? We was getting things coming through. Knocks on the walls, taps on the windows. We could hear while I was in the bed in room 6 by myself, because we all had our own rooms. I could hear footsteps walking past. And I knew it wasn't these two because they was in their rooms, and we heard a woman's voice, and there's 3 of us upstairs, and that was it, 3 men.
That was weird. But I have got that on video. It doesn't come through too clearly, but it's there.
Yeah. Shirt pull reminded me of taps on the shoulder. I got 2 on occasion. Yeah. The thing is though, with that shirt pull, we're glad we got it on camera because no one would have believed it, would they? Welcome back, Gemma.
Hey, Gemma's back. Gemma's back after putting her kids to bed.
Putting the kids to bed. I'm going to email George Sherpull. Is it something from that Haunted Hotel video? I haven't seen it. Yeah, it is. You need to watch it all the way through. It happened to me. Like I said, it was... you could actually see it. I was stood there, and you can see it, and there's a mirror on the wall behind me. You see it in the mirror as well. It kind of goes out like that. It stays there for a bit, and then it drops. And we couldn't figure it out.
It was the weirdest thing. That was the weirdest thing. There you go, buddy.
Gaz, it's on now on their channel. Oh, thank you very much, Tony.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Go watch it. Yeah, watch it and then come back and give us some feedback. String, I know people would say it was string, but there wasn't string. You know what we're like? We're skeptic debunkers anyway.
It is on YouTube, Gemma. It is on YouTube.
Good evening, Stephen.
If you just go to YouTube and look at My Haunted Hotel, and it's the newest episode. It's the newest episode, you know.
You just watched theirs, you was wondering if I'm going to put stuff up. Yeah, we both will be through the week.
Yeah. There's no way that was string.
No, it wasn't string.
No. It
wasn't. It's on 2 different camera angles plus Tony's camera as well. That wasn't string.
Yeah. It would be. We wouldn't be doing ourselves any favours at all
if we faked anything.
Ever messed with any evidence that we captured. This is what we pride ourselves on, and we only catch the evidence that we do because we're bloody patient. Good. Yeah. Brilliant. What MMA showed was amazing. Can't wait to see yours and Beardo's footage. Brilliant. That's what I meant. Brilliant. Yeah,
Kevin.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
I would I mean, people have been talking about it and going, "Oh, I'm not going to go." I would recommend that you do go. Was it an invisible skinwalker? That's it. It probably was.
No skullduggery with PSI. Absolutely.
Book yourselves in. I know they're getting really full at the minute, especially with the episode just airing as well. What's happened?
I'll tell you what. We'll get lots of bookings off the back of this.
We was lucky enough to have the whole part of the hotel with the rooms in to ourselves, just 3 of us.
And obviously, as the episode says, you know, they invited us down there. We were lucky enough to be invited by My Haunted Hotel.
Trying to invite the missus.
Yeah.
Go on the website and have a look. I'm not sure the prices. I can't remember what it was.
Is it open to the public to stay? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but you got to remember, even though it's a hotel, it isn't. There's no room service. Some of the beds don't have bedding on. You've got to take your own sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. If you want like drinks and food, take your own. They do have a bar downstairs, slightly to the left. That's part of that hotel. He owns the pub as well.
Yeah, it's nice, a nice bar.
If you get there a bit early, have a few drinks.
Yeah. Hello, NCIP.
Tell them.
Great to have you with us.
PSI sent you.
Is the cold breeze on Paranormal Existence real or another BS? Those channels usually tell.
Cold breeze.
Cold breeze. Emma's just done a. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same. No, you're right.
Emma's just done her 3rd stay there last week. NCIP, hey guys, how are you all? Very good, thank you. How the heck is yourself?
I have to say no thanks.
How's yourself? It's great to have you in
feel
live.
a cold breeze when there's a ghost nearby? What people generally mistake for a cold breeze is actually static. You get goosebumps on the back of your neck and your hair stands up. It's actually not always temperature, it's a change in the energy fields.
And your physiological response, whereas like hair standing up for like no reason, can fool some people into thinking that that they've just felt a cold breeze. Much in the same way as that if you put a rubber glove on and dip it in water, you will swear that you're feeling wet and water. You can't feel wetness, funnily enough, it's the change in temperature that makes you think that you're feeling wet. It's a similar kind of thing that goes on. Helly says £180 for 2. That seems really reasonable, actually. Yeah, that seems really reasonable.
That's not bad, considering that the amount of hours you get.
We would recommend go. There are a lot worse ways to spend 90 quid in a shorter amount of time.
The thing is as well, you'll get to investigate everybody else's rooms. It's just at the end of the night, you all pick a room and just decide which room you're going in.
That's right. Yeah.
Bit of advice, take a UV torch and check the beds before you get on them. Just saying.
Absolutely.
We'll leave that there.
Absolutely. Which reminds me, actually,
biscuits.
Which reminds me, I'm glad you said that.
What?
Well, Give us a tip.
We're trying these biscuits. I found them in the shop. They're ginger crunchy biscuits, but they've got like a cream in them. I don't know if it's that ginger cream or what. Sleep with a condom on. You've experienced the feeling of those cold chills, even if the rest of me is rather warm, says Stephen. Yeah. And they've also, the room that they was doing up now is, oh, what was the calling? Was it a theatre room or something? There was actually just making that up as we was there, but we did actually get to go in. We had a look inside it.
There you go.
Oh, cool, what is it?
It's another UV torch. Do you know how we're always getting things to kind of like find the best thing for purpose?
Yeah.
Well, to be quite honest, these are cheap enough now on the internet that that you can kind of like afford to do this.
Vanessa's had ghostly experiences. I felt like freezing water being injected, creeping up my body. Yeah, everybody experiences it different.
That's right.
How's the bee in me tea? It's swimming, it's doing breaststroke. Museum room. Is it the museum room, man? Yeah. They was just doing it out as we was there, but we still went in and
It's one of those.
filmed it. Oh, cool, I'm up on it.
And they've got a pocket clip on as well. And they've got a longer range than these. That's more of a spread. That's more focused. That's more long
Spotlight.
range. Kind of.
Oh, yeah.
And then, as opposed to that, that's more of a flood. That's a little bit more of a spot.
You can't have enough torches.
You can, especially UV. It's specialist light spectrum. I don't know, tool torches. They're made for a reason. It's obviously quite a lot bigger than the ones we've got already, but
Caution, do not look directly into these lights because it will blind you.
well, yeah. I mean, you shouldn't do too much with UV. It wants an 18650 battery in it, by the way, because it's UV that causes cataracts. It actually bleaches your clear lens, and that's really why you should wear polarized glasses outside in the sunshine. Yeah, don't expose yourself to cataracts. Yeah. There you are.
Yeah, we when we was there, I think we mentioned this last time, we give Bedo a little UV torch and said, you can keep that, mate. So I don't know why.
Check the next hotel room you're staying.
Yeah. I said, always take one with you, wherever you stay. Why? Just look on the mattress with it or the sheets.
Oh, I tell you what bit I did catch on camera as well. That bit where is that an arse print? Where we're shining.
There was an arse print on that mattress.
We're shining the UV torches at the mattress, and giggling, and Mark goes, "Is that an arse print?" We've got that on video as well.
But UV is good if there's invisible thread. Obviously, the light bounces back and you can see where the invisible thread is.
And also, if you think an area's been, if there's been any kind of like skullduggery, you think someone's been messing around in a certain area of the room, a UV torch will absolutely show up where they've been, because it'll show up a clean patch that's invisible to the naked eye. There won't be any dust there whatsoever. And also, if things have been handled, you'll be able to shine that and it'll illuminate the dust. It iridesces things like that.
Years ago, I went house hunting. As soon as I walked in, I knew it was a no-go. Couldn't go up the stairs, found out later. Poor man had taken his life.
Oops. Right. Wow, Vanessa, yeah, that's all. Obviously, we call anything like that recognition of spirit. You know, if you go in somewhere and you think, ooh, like that, or oh, like someone's walked over my grave, something like that. That can be where your spirit is recognising another spirit that's close by.
George has to go. Oh, where's make a cup of tea?
Nice hot tea. Excellent.
Good for finding scorpions, yeah, definitely.
Also good for finding scorpions, yeah.
But they weren't best looking for sex stains. I should have said spunk stains. I'm going to have to say that.
Oh,
can we say that on TikTok?
Yeah, you can say stains on TikTok. Yeah, Raj says...
see you later, Devin.
Oh, Devin, are you off? Oh, see you later, Devin. Yeah, enjoy. I hope it's absolutely lovely. You enjoy it. Yeah, Raj is asking, do you think Ouija boards are real?
What do you mean? In what respect?
Yeah, I mean, well, obviously, they're really in one respect. A little bit of history about the Ouija boards for people who don't know is that they were kind of developed at the turn of.
I'm just going to toilet.
All right, no problem. They were kind of developed at the turn of last century by the games maker Hasbro, who still make board games today. And it was developed as a parlour game, basically, and it gets its name, Ouija, from the French and German, oui and ja, which means that, so it's the yes board, which kind of is a pointer or an indication to that it would give you answers, you know. We have a theory that kind of undermines the spiritual aspect of Ouija boards. But then again, we aren't the experts. We just have we have an answer. We're not saying it's the answer, and that's something called the ideomotor effect. For those of you who are interested in that and also have wondered about Ouija boards, whether they're real or not, look into the ideomotor effect. That's ideomotor, ideomotor. Look into the ideomotor effect, and then see what conclusions you come to yourself. You know what to say about being forewarned. Forewarned is forearmed. This will maybe give you or some people. NASA's back, hey! Oh, so's Rachel. Where have you two been? Yeah, I've got my eye on you. Evening, Tina. Oh, Tina's defected to TikTok. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. So it's always better to have that little bit of knowledge rather than just go down the paranormal route every time for Ouija boards. I myself have had some weird experiences on Ouija boards, ones that I can't really explain, but then again, I can explain some of it, or I will be able to explain like live things that I've seen, people manipulating the planchette without them even thinking about it. That's it. It's called the ideomotor
Spooky
effect.
Dookies reviews. Hello.
Spooky Dookies.
So,
Hello, Spooky Dookies.
But
Great to have you with us.
If they're asking about the Ouija board, I'm sure you told them about the ideomotor effect.
Yeah. And if you are doing anything with a Ouija board, you have to know about the ideomotor effect as well. Then it begins to make sense. I put a tiny amount of lemon in that. It was like half a little squeeze, because I know you don't like it too much. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Rachel's back. NASA's back. Yes, we have had some very strange experiences with Ouija. What touched them now? No, I know my mum had... Gemma's asking, how's the throat?
Throat's all right, but it's gone onto my chest now. I'm drinking honey.
Cool.
What Tony prepared.
Manuka honey. Yeah, my mum had a weird experience with a Ouija board on that house on Greenwood Ave that I show you every time we go past it. Because my great-grandma used to live there, and mum almost like was brought up at great-grandma's house. And she was experimenting with the Ouija. Well, they made, they like cut out shapes and wrote letters on them. And she said, and it spelt out Gone with the Wind, which was a massive film out at the time. And she said, with that, this picture came off the wall, went in that direction and smashed as it hit the floor. And she said, then the back door slammed, bang, all at the same time, frightened them all to death. And then when Grandma came back, they had to tell Grandma what they'd been doing. Oh, we're really sorry. And Grandma didn't want, she said, I told you not to do anything like that in this house. And anyway, they got a load of running up and down the stairs. The thing is, the side of the house where the stairs are, it was just a flat wall against the garden with an apple tree in it and this, that, and the other. So you can't even argue that it was from the next door's house or anything like that. But great grandma got an exorcist in.
Right.
To she said, no, we're going to get this sorted.
Gaz said he won't touch a Ouija board. Gaz, I can see that you're a channel member. You've probably seen it. If you go check out the Annabelle Project, you'll see Our moderator's involved in an experiment using a vintage Ouija board.
Yes. Yes. And for the sake of this experiment, it needs to be done.
Rachel's saying we need Jägermeister to sort of chest out.
You need Jaeger. Yeah. It's a very mentally
You're here from
heavy...
Beardos.
Yeah.
Mike Williams, just here from Beardos.
Hello, Mike Williams.
Premier. Oh, it's Beardos. Yeah, I think Purple was saying he's going to do a live with him and he was going to chat about it as it was playing or something. And I'll have a look later on. It was a good episode.
Gemma says, oh, that's weird. My nan played it, apparently, and the planchette flew off the board and heard something run upstairs. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? It ran up towards my mum. She was 7 and said it sounded like it was in fisherman's clothing. Right, okay.
You saw it, guys. All right. Well, I tell you what, an experiment we've done. I think Tony was with PSI as well at the time. I mean, Anne was there. We're doing an experiment with a Ouija board at the lodge. We was letting them do it. The 4 people on the Ouija board. Then we blindfolded them, and they kept doing it. And then, without telling them, I turned the board around, and then it was still spelling out as if the board was in its original position.
Where they thought those letters were.
So this is proving that the subconscious mind knows where those letters are, even though you don't realise you know. You know where it is, if you know what I mean. You've never got it to move yet. It's best with more of you on it, Callum.
Raj says, my brother-in-law had to move because of a Ouija board. Weird stuff started to happen. Do you know, Raj, it's the Ouija board itself doesn't have any mystical powers or anything like that, or it is not a portal per se. It's what you're perceiving it as you're using it. So, you know, the power is in you.
It's the subconscious mind of all 4 of you on the board.
And so thinking about that, I mean, in a really, really scary fashion, if there's 3 or 4 mates all around and you really, really believe it, you can actually call a spirit forward without using a Ouija board. That's just...
It's just a tool.
It's just a tool for kind of like making it happen if you wanted it to happen. Don't blame the Ouija board. It's the people using it.
Gaz, yeah, we're not saying that you should go out and use one. We're just saying it's an experiment in the Annabelle Project.
Yes, because it was used in the original Philip experiment.
Yeah, we just recreated an experiment from the 70s.
Nasimuri says, yes, we had footsteps in the bedroom and knocking on the wardrobe door. After playing with the Ouija board.
What was we saying? In the hotel, knock 3 times on the ceiling. We used to
Yeah,
coming up with stuff like that.
Knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me, twice on the pipe if you don't. Gemma says, yes, I agree with that. Yeah, because it makes sense. Because it makes sense. You know, the one great magician of out of recent times, actually, last century, a chap called Franz Barden. He was a absolutely brilliant magician. He worked with magic circles, and he was all about sigils and the power behind them. They're like the power behind the symbology. And he said, and one word from one line from one of his books that absolutely stayed with me, and it always will. He said, "Look, if you imagine that you're in the middle of your magic circle."
Hello, Belle. Hello.
Hi there. And you're making things happen. You are, in fact, in the middle of your own universe, and you're in charge of everything that goes on in that universe. He said, and if you believe in the magic circle so much, you can carry it around in your head. And he said, you can put an old rusty barrel hoop on and use that as a magic circle.
Beardo's just sent a load of people across.
Oh, wonderful.
Kids, hello. Naomi, hello. Kalitos, hello. Yeah.
Great to have you with us.
What an awesome experience my haunted hotel investigation was. Yeah, it was brilliant. We loved it.
Yeah, it was really.
We've got more footage to come in more videos.
Absolutely. In from Beardo, says Brendan. Wonderful.
Brendan, excellent.
Thank you. And Gemma says, I like that song.
Yeah.
Not 3 times.
Panaka, hello.
Good evening. Evening PSI, evening all.
So if you guys are from Beardo, obviously we know Beardo. Have you got any? You're jumping backwards and forwards between us and Beardo. Have you got any questions you want to ask us about the haunted hotel? Oh, Beardo's here. Hello, Beardo. How are you doing? I'm presuming you've watched the video.
Hey, great to see you again.
Did you guys get to see the footage from Beardo? We was there, yeah. We did. We knew all about it, but obviously we made an agreement with the hotel not to spill the beans until they'd played the footage.
Yeah, until they'd aired the episode. It was only fair.
Right, yeah. Beardo certainly did have a weird, serious experience. Jem, hello. Oh, you saw the
string pull your t-shirt.
Come on.
We've been through that once tonight as well.
We knew people would say stuff like that. That wasn't string, believe me. I mean, how many cameras do they have in that hotel?
I think
each room's cameraed up with 2 different cameras.
I think they have 16 cameras, don't they? Yeah. Some of them they can even flip to.
Notice the live here first.
Thermal.
Kevin. Finally, the beans are out. Really good video of my haunted hotel. Well done, Beardo. Keep the good work. Take care. Peace. Yep. T-shirt pull was crazy.
And it is a better view in the mirror. Because when you see it from the normal view, that's the only one I was focusing on. I think Mark was explaining later, well, I take this tea towel as a representative of what went on.
This is a recreation.
It's a recreation. What you saw was that in the video, but you only saw that bit. It was like a straight line being pulled out, and then it went straight back in. Now, in the mirror,
look in the mirror on the wall.
In the mirror on the wall. And you can actually see it get pulled out like that, and it obviously leaves a straight bit dangling, and then it goes back in again. We watched it earlier. I was a bit.
Well, I don't know if
I was a bit taken aback by that. I didn't expect to see that or as much detail.
I mean,
as that.
we told Beardo about it, but I don't think Beardo realises I nearly did not radio control about that, because I had to think for a second. I'm like, did that just happen?
Yeah.
And I said to Tony, I mean, they didn't put it in the footage, but I said, no, leave it. But luckily we radioed it to check it.
No, radio it in. And thank God they did, because they were like up in arms about. Well, I think Harry saw it anyway, didn't he, on the video? He says, "Oh, look at that! His shirt just moved."
I said, in haunted pub in Cumbria, the beer glass moving. I've seen that, Jack. Yeah, that's interesting. Is that the first, George said, is it the first time I've experienced something like that? No, believe it or not, we've been investigating for researching for over 31 years.
Kids, interesting point. I'm a believer in the paranormal, but I'm really sceptical about these places. Well, do you know, well, we are as well, and we remain sceptical. Not one point in the night did we say it was paranormal. We said, yeah, there was strange things happening, but who knows
all
what
you
was
can
causing
do,
it.
you don't even have to take our word or Beardo's word, go check it out yourself.
Yeah.
Skepticism is good. We say that, we say question everything.
Keep a level head, question every single thing.
But it certainly wasn't string or anything. Because we were swapping rooms too quickly anyway, it couldn't have been that. I think Beardo was straight in after us, wasn't he?
Yeah, and...
Or was it the other way around?
And they'll have all the footage of that night anyway.
Yeah.
So, you know, they'll have us going from room to room, they'll have us on camera every minute. Yeah, so, somebody earlier asked us if we were going back on Halloween.
We've already booked somewhere.
Yeah, we have already arranged. So, in fact, we've actually had to turn an invite down for Halloween, haven't we? For
a castle. The Warren Foundation has to investigate. Will you investigate this castle for us?
That's right.
Oh dear, we've already booked somewhere and it's cost us money.
And Lana got back to us and said, "Well, I thought you would have got something arranged. Maybe next year. That would be pretty good."
The paranormal is real.
Can't beat a
what
castle.
are your thoughts on this place? Getting an experience on your face.
Oh, Bamsey, thank you for the little gnomes.
Well, obviously you can't guarantee paranormal activity, and we can't. All I can say is try it yourself. Go and investigate there. And tell them PSI sent you.
And point as many cameras as you can in as many different directions.
And
take a good audio recorder.
Evie's asking, are we going to Australia?
It would be brilliant to visit Australia, yeah.
Beto went in after us and tried to recreate it. And I know there's a curtain on the toilet door, and Beto was moving that and saying, was it the curtain attached to my shirt? But no.
Thank you for the positivity, NASA.
But it was good to check out.
Thank you so much.
All the possibilities.
Guys, if you do look at the top, we do have a live goal. We were talking about this earlier in the week. I mean, we're having a bit of a laugh on a telephone chat, and I've said I'm sure people think that we, with all the proceeds from there, we live the high life and go out for
No.
and stuff like that. No,
You don't make a... Well, if we're streaming on Halloween, if we can get a signal, we will.
Yeah, definitely.
If it's not paranormal, what is it? Says Cap. Cindy. Who knows?
Do you know?
It's unexplained.
I mean, Richard Felix explained this to us, and it's an explanation.
My number, but they wouldn't ring me if I was on a live.
No. But
ID PSI are amazing. Oh, thanks, Alan.
Thank you. Wait, para comes from the Latin, or part of the prefix, which means which comes at the beginning of parallel. It means to run alongside, and normal. It means it's the other normal that runs alongside this normal. That is exactly what the paranormal means. It means it's the other normal that runs parallel to our mundane existence.
Carlito's saying, Brett said the sound we could have heard could have been the pipes, so they do debunking also. Yeah, we actually rule the pipes out, but they didn't show that in the footage. We did go round the pipes and say there's a pipe over there, but it's not in... That wasn't even the area where the knocking was coming from. It was coming from the wardrobe, just underneath on the wall.
Yeah, I mean, all this, you've got to appreciate, I mean, they were making an episode, they cut so much of this out and just put kind of like the really good bits in, really, which, as you would, and as you do. But yeah, good episode. Good episode.
Emma said, did she go deaf then? It's demons. Jack's booking the Golden Fleece. Oh, excellent, Jack.
Very good.
I think I've caught up with everybody.
I think you have, yeah. That's right at the end now, isn't it? Oh, Ricky! Hey, up! Ricky's in.
Ricky's over on TikTok.
Is the haunted hotel up yet? It certainly is.
Go check it out, Ricky.
Yeah, go check it out. It is a good episode. It really is. Yeah. It's very
Who was
good.
that who said, I think it's really well-trained mice? God.
Sweet!
The sound keeps going off me live. Whoever it is ringing, pack it in.
Saz G says, just watched, great episode, excellent. Yeah, and I tell you what, it was a pleasure to be there with Beardo. Yeah. I think because there were only 3 of us, because it was like quite a small team, or 2 small teams, if you like. It was a way better experience because there was no audio overspill. There was no excited people running from room to room.
People are saying it's demons. It's not
just brilliant.
Somebody's trying to ring my phone and we're live on my phone and it's cutting the sound off. That's where it is. So if I go, if it looks like we're not there's no sound. It's because somebody's ringing my phone. The twins are editing this live video. Yeah, they're trying to get their own back. So we point the SLS down that hole and just leave it recording. Yeah, you see, I could actually debunk the SLS camera as well.
Yeah, we kind of stopped using structured light sensor cameras about 5 or 6 years back.
It's a walking skin, a skinwalker.
It's a walking skin.
Skinwalkers have took over my phone.
Okay, now this makes sense.
We have actually debunked quite a lot of anomalies on the SLS, and we can actually. That's probably another video I need to do.
Yeah, it is. Saz, we would definitely go back to the hotel again. Definitely, yeah. It was
D is new to PSI. Brilliant. Do you believe in the paranormal? We're kind of on the fence.
Now the debunking video is almost done. I've removed all the videos off of my channel now. Oh, right, okay.
So somebody keeps trying to ring my phone.
Okay.
Don't know who it is.
It's
Ghost.
probably someone
It's
who's
demons.
not even on watching the live, you know.
Sorry, D said, do we believe in the paranormal? We're kind of on the fence. We're sceptical. We need to get evidence. We're an evidence-based team. That's what we do. Probably a salesman trying to ring me.
I'm probably reminding you of the warranty on your car's run out. Because that's a big thing nowadays.
And kids saying, stop calling PSI, they can't hear the laugh. I don't think I've given anybody my phone number. Only a few people on YouTube.
Ricky says that beard is paranormal, Mark.
It's Jeanette calling.
It's your net.
My husband's a skeptic but wants to find something. I'm looking forward to watching you. Oh, cool, D. Excellent.
Brilliant. The PPI for PSI.
PPI for PSI, that's right.
Hey, there is an advert in there, isn't there? That's right, the SLS would show a figure. Forgot, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, who was it who Bedo's debunked quite a lot? Lee from Really Haunted. He uses a lot of SLS camera trickery. But
The thing is, I mean, the algorithm is set. I mean, that kind of like intelligence, if you like, in the software, that algorithm is set to actually map out a human shape.
yeah,
So the first opportunity it gets, it doesn't even need anything to move. I mean,
trail cam. We do use trail cams. Yeah.
This has come from our series of experiments with structured light sensor cameras, and we've got a couple of full setups. And it's a shame we don't use them anymore. But you can't rely on them. You cannot rely on it as evidence.
False mapping, and I'll also tell another thing. Even the paintwork on the door causes some sort of reflection because obviously the SLS camera shoots out hundreds, if not thousands, of
millions of pinpoint
infrared dots,
beams. Yeah.
And the reflection in the paintwork on something shiny creates a false map as well because it bounces back and it's hitting you, so it's mapping you. We've had that happen loads of times. I could make a video about it, but I've just told everybody so I don't have to.
Yeah.
It'll falsely map anything, basically.
Yeah, well, you'll get plenty of false... for our French listeners, Mark has just said, I wish they would go away.
People
Jacoma says...
calling me on a laugh.
Funny you say warranty. I've been in the middle of getting my engine on my Jag replaced through its warranty. Oh, wonderful. Jacomas, what engine do they actually use?
George, thank you. Yeah, go check it out.
Might be a silly question, but does it actually have a Peugeot engine in it? It's just a question. I know because Range Rovers and Jags are really closely linked nowadays. They're made at the same place.
Do we watch trail cam footage? Yeah.
But I do know that the new Range Rovers have Peugeot engines in them. Yeah, and a lot of them have been misbehaving.
He learnt a lot from you. I admit you learned... What was that? I believe in Lee. Found Beardo by YouTube recommendation. Unsubscribed. Yeah, Lee's just fake. Xbox OS, that. Probably where those jokers get it. Tony's out to sing. Yeah, because somebody keeps ringing my phone.
Would an SLS map out a coat hanging on a door in the dark because it might look human? Yeah, there is a good possibility that it would.
The map out teddy bears and think it's a person and all sorts.
They map out the most random things. We've had one in the past map out a lectern, and it gave it arms, and it was waving its arms around.
SLS can't work on something...
At the Masonic Lodge.
Yeah, invisible. The lasers have nothing to pick up. They actually need a solid surface to hit. It's because that's what it's programmed to do, isn't it? That's how it maps, by hitting. Like, it measures depth and things. Yeah,
it does. And if it doesn't pick up anything in the meantime, it'll map the rear wall or whatever it's pointed at.
What do you think about the dark shadow picture? That's someone... What was that? Someone took at my haunted hotel. The dark shadow figure. I'd have to look at that because we haven't researched anything on my haunted hotel.
Oh, Jacomas says, it's completely unrelated to the paranormal. They're actually back on their own engines now. Yeah, because I can imagine that they've had so many damn complaints. Engineum diesel.
Dude.
What?
Ugh.
What?
Don't know. Has that got bits in it?
Probably from the kettle. Oh, that's from the honey.
So it map a hat on a stand.
Do you know what? Given time, they'll map anything. Honestly, they will.
Yeah, so we've had SLS cameras because when something comes out, you think, oh, I'll get that and I'll try it, and then I'll debunk it. So that's what we do.
Jaguar's Igenium used some Ford engine in
SLS
the past.
Paranormal used to be created from the ground up with real pattern recognition algorithms.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Well, I mean, some of them were based on the Mondeo, weren't they? Oh, that was a real letdown.
I think the best thing about SLS is not to use one, basically.
Yeah.
Using
yeah,
a
yeah.
retouch on that mug just in case.
It's showing up the honey.
Looks like milk.
Yeah. That's weird, isn't it?
Looks white.
Yeah, it's showing up the honey.
Or a cup of love juice.
What do you find is the most reliable piece of equipment? What do you mean, the one that turns on every time, or gives us the most reliable
Never go for a job as a
evidence
channel presenter, Mark.
What do you find is the most reliable piece of equipment? I want to take that as reliable for evidence.
I'm appalled. Chest infection for 3 weeks, that's what it is.
Digital recorder. Digital recorder. I love taking sound files, although we're still working on that.
I like the video recorders because they get everything.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Dee's new and wants to know our names. My name is Mark.
I'm Tony.
And together we are...
PSI. Tuck Norris. I see what you've done there. Very good.
This is good for live concert production. I've seen it used to make the band members look like they're on fire. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Mark on the left. That's me. I'm probably on the right on there.
What about the Tesla car that's supposed to pick up figures?
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
more about them, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, well, Teslas are built with a certain amount of AI in them. And they're, again, they're taught to identify a human shape. So if they can distinguish anything that's anywhere near a human shape, or if it can safely... right, okay, put it this way. If it's in any doubt, as the algorithm is in any doubt as to whether it's a human shape or not, it'll map it as a human shape because it needs to be safe, it needs to avoid it, and it needs to stay safe. So it errs on the side of safety. And that's the only reason why.
Cassie's saying, did I feel my shirt being pulled at my haunted hotel? Yeah, that's how we knew about it, because I radioed them and told them to check the footage. Dee's saying, I just seen it, where's it gone? Hello, Mark and Tony, and
Hello.
Dee for Danielle.
Hello, Danielle.
Much love from the US.
Excellent. It's a pleasure to have you in the live, Dee.
How's the throat? Oh, it's gone onto my chest now. Echo Vox, picking up names that sent it. Echo Vox, we don't use apps, come on.
DMC says, did you watch the My Haunted Hotel episode yet?
Michael, we are not a couple. Funny enough, we do get asked this. Because
we guess that
two guys in a paranormal team, what else would there be other than gay? No, we're not. I'm joking.
Oh, but we are best mates. Yeah.
We both understand quite a lot along similar lines, which is why we make a good paranormal team.
Jar. Have you done anything in Nova Scotia, Canada? We haven't. We haven't.
Lee's saying, I am gay too, you're both cute. You on Facebook? We are on Facebook.
Gemma says, what
Tony's
else?
single.
Gemma said, what else would there be other than gay?
Dee, please go over to My Haunted Hotel and check out their latest video. We're in it.
Annapolis Royal is where you need
Callum
to
saying
go.
we're really good. I love watching you.
Tell us about Annapolis Royal, Zelda. What makes that place so special? What is it? Is it a hotel? Oh, it's going to be like The Shining, this, isn't it?
Who's that taking the mickey on TikTok? Gemma. Lee Michelson, you'll be moaning his name, Tony.
Who's what?
Somebody, you'll be moaning his name.
You'll be more...
I think
Ooh.
you've got a fan there, Tony.
Okay.
Did we live stream it? Yes, I did one live stream. But my phone kept getting affected strangely and it just turned off. The Cray PSI twins.
Oh, Bab says it's Mark's t-shirt with wild vibes on it.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, rare reptile, wild vibes. Wild and hungry. Hey.
Big snake on it. Oh, hang on a second. Ellabelle saying, you guys are cute, though. I've got to admit it.
Oh, thank you.
My haunted hotel are great. I like the haunted hunts too.
As-
Danny Moss, yeah, I like Danny.
I meant you, beard guy. Lol, we should go for a drink. I
don't think my partner would like that, to be honest.
I bet you're a bottom.
I'm a bottom. Sad the secret. Am I married? We're not actually married, no.
Hege Eileen says no one old school lived there. Here in Norway, if you come,
Does she get jealous? Does Tina get jealous of Tony?
if you come, I will bring you. He needs to go.
PSI Beardo Purple, the shirt, the side-eye guy. He's going to need to do a world tour. D saying, we are so cute.
Go.
Ellabelle saying, oh my God, this is going places.
And I'm sure you are too, D.
I missed loads. I arrived at the start and then my internet died.
Oh, no.
Saving a screenshot for later, you dirty twat.
Tina says, Lee, you're barking up the wrong tree. I bet Tony sits in the wardrobe.
Why is it suddenly gone like this on YouTube?
Gaz says, you did get your shirt lifted, Mark.
I had my shirt lifted by a ghost in my haunted hotel.
And I made a joke about that earlier.
I can't prove it was a ghost. Yeah, so Tina, who's the moderator on YouTube, is my partner.
Shandy Warhol says, don't mention shirt lifting.
No, Kid, you ask away, ask any questions.
I have seen the ghost there, says, really?
Decent. Do all your videos get dirty? No, they don't. It's only when people in the chat decide to make it that way.
Mark is a power bottom.
Oh my God.
What is a power bottom? Oh dear.
Yeah, I mean, we are a paranormal channel.
That is paranormal. My name is Jeff. I'm still living my best life. Excellent. Very good. Very good, very nice.
Decent. Has a ghost ever grabbed my junk?
That's an old Chinese fishing boat, isn't it? A junk.
Junk?
Yeah.
Dad stayed in room 7, Nara stayed in room 6, Tony stayed in room 4, and Bedo stayed in room 2.
Just to clarify things.
Nobody grabbed my junk. No ghost grabbed Tony's junk. Nothing. Although we did find some sex stains on the mattress with a UV light. Just saying. Did I see room 7? Yes, we went in room 7 before it was actually turned into room 7.
He walks by the road and then just vanishes. He used to wake my landlady up, staring
I tried
over.
to top from the bottom. So
Wow.
I don't like I tried top from the bottom. What?
Oh, he just vanished. He's just about my landlady.
Cum. What? D saying, oh, cum stains.
Oh, ectoplasm on the
Ectoplasm on the mattresses, yeah. There was an ass print in ectoplasm on them.
Anyway, moving on from this smut. And just be warned, because our mods might remove you. They can be funny like that. My name is Jeff. I had a reading from you 3 months ago.
Tony's up for grabs, though.
Wonderful.
I'm giving Tony away in a competition.
Make sure it's a rich widow.
Ellabelle saying, what we on tonight, all of us? I mean, tears of laughter.
My name is Jeff. Oh, brilliant. I had a reading from me 3 months ago. How did it go? Tell us about it.
Lisa, it sounds like Hull. Yeah.
How did it pan
Hull.
out? How did the reading pan out?
I want to go back to the hotel now after seeing that video.
Mr. Rough Dog says, yeah, give me Tony. I'm a rich weirdo. Okay.
There you go, Tony. You don't have to feel left out now.
I don't feel left out anyway. Oh, right, okay, you mentioned about turmoil. Right, okay. Okay. And I was being made redundant. Right, okay. I remember now. Yes, I
So,
remember.
on the shirt pulled. What do you think did it? I honestly do not know what did it.
Hi, Drew Lee Nicholas. Hi. Great to have you in the live.
We was talking about it earlier, discussing like even static electricity, but we don't know.
Yeah, static electricity attracts rather than repels.
Skiddius, good night.
Yo, good night. You take care. See you next time.
Mr. DeGray debunked Beardo during his live stream. Did he?
Debunked Beardo during his night. Debunked
Yeah,
Beardo.
it's his friend, though, isn't he? He'll be messing about.
I now work 8 to 5, better family life, and get to see the sun.
Skadius.
Wonderful. That's brilliant. That is a result. That is absolutely brilliant. Yeah. I am really pleased. It does all make sense. It all makes sense. And I'm on record saying many times, I don't know how it works. I just know it does. As far as I'm concerned, I have nothing to do with it. I'm just relaying
So,
what
anyway,
the process gives me.
while Tony's doing that, I'm going to cut the live on YouTube simply because it's 20 to 10 and folk are at work tomorrow.
And the redundancy money paid my debts off. Oh, wow, that is, wow, result.
Annabelle
I am
saying
so pleased for you.
no.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to get editing some
Fantastic.
videos of
Fantastic.
the hotel. But thank you everybody for joining us over on TikTok, and Tony does appreciate it.
Yes, thank you guys. Always appreciate it.
Ellie Bell, D, Gaz, Mr. Rough Dog, quickly saying, what have you got planned for the week ahead? PSI method. Yeah, when I'm feeling better, we'll do the PSI method again.
Yes.
Through the week, Tony's on TikTok, probably doing some Zenas or tarot reading or something like that.
Absolutely.
Callum, take care. Jay, have a good night. Mike, see you soon.
See you soon,
You have to
guys.
watch Annabelle Project. Please do if you're a channel member.
Oh, wonderful.
Much love and respect. Spooky Dookie's reviews.
Babs is asking, is your clock fast,
Cap
Tony?
Cindy, Panaka, M Kids, have a great one. Thank you. It's been excellent meeting all the new ones as well.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, never a chore.
Anyway, Sab the Seeker, take care. Shandy, have I missed anyone? Jack,
I love that. Thanks for the giggle. Always try our best. Cliffy says, is it
good night.
is it a sponge in the box?
Oh,
Random.
Shandy has been 1 month a VIP member. Well done,
Oh,
Shandy.
well done. Excellent.
VIP. If you become a channel member, you become a VIP, and there's the Annabelle Project videos. What you guys can watch. There's one a month, and we're trying to get more stuff up there as well.
Excuse me. That's brilliant.
Evie saying, thank you, PSI, for being real. We need you.
Always will be. Thank you, Evie.
Keep it real.
We always will.
So, you've all been awesome. It's been a pleasure for you. Take care.
See you later, guys.
Video this weekend, kids. We'll put it on this week, hopefully.